Flips to me. God damn it. Never get this working properly. Hey guys. This is Trout League coming at you. Where's my MC Quizno at? Oh, I was expecting you to come in with the braps. Here we go, son! So yeah, we're at Monza this week. I'm just trying to get the music to work, but I guess that's not really of importance right now. So the boys are currently practicing at the moment. I'm just going to run through a few things, trying to get a nice schedule running. We'll go with the stand-ins for now, which you'll see on this lovely screen. This nice little transition right there. I'm going to read out what's going on in the league at the moment. So as you can see right now, we've got Junga GP at the top, as expected. However, that lead has been cut short with F0 right on the tail, 25 points behind. So that's only really a race win if Maxi Younger, who is running solo tonight, no cross to back him up, if he can, well, if he does DNF, then who knows what will happen. We've got a tight grid tonight though. In fact, a full grid, I believe. We've got 20 cars on the grid, so it should be a very interesting race. What are your thoughts, Quizno? Have you been following the season so far? Oh yeah, you're right. I mean, I guess that's where your heart is. But yeah, I mean, if I quickly pop over to the lap times, see that we've got Irmus Riss, who's leading the pack at the moment. That will probably be on one of the fastest tires, but I expect that similar pace to appear on other tire compounds from him. Magzire, a strong contender from Nürburgring. He will be wanting to get that race win. He'll definitely be thirsty for that. But all eyes on the competition ahead with Maxi Younger and Only Vision, who are both here tonight to, well, take that championship even further, as I struggle to get to the next screen. Might be because I haven't got a settle course running. So amateur hour over here. Change it from Formula Trout to Formula Mickey Mouse. Quickly boot the game up. I mean simulation. Real life, man. But yeah, any predictions for tonight? Or who would you like to see on the podium, being impartial? Hopefully we can catch one lap before practice ends. I mean, maybe we should get the stream up and running a bit sooner. Have you? Have to run it by me. Well, in the next couple of minutes, I guess. Fair enough. I guess you will have to be my eyes in that case for tonight and run that data by me. But this is exciting. Run trackside. Hopefully, you guys will be able to see it. as I go run on board with no sound, deafen you guys. Here we go. Here we go. So on board with Carlos here, who's currently 3.2 tenths up on his best of 1 minute flat, apparently. I don't believe that. Spins out in the pits quite nicely. My FPS is taking a hit with this overlay. Christ. I do apologize for the silence. I'm just trying to understand why I'm having frame rate issues at the moment. It might be down to the fact that I'm streaming and the stream is taking priority, but if that's the case, then so be it. I'd rather you guys have a prettier picture to look at than me. But yeah, let's get the overlay back up. Where were we? So introducing the nice new overlay. Thanks to the guys at ACTV, or Guy, I don't know. But it does look really pretty, I have to admit. Several themes are included with the mod, the app. It's like I'm watching Formula 1 back in the early 2000 era. And that is practice over. Sorry about not being able to really commentate on it much. But we can sort of get a picture of the events which are shortly about to unfold. Only 2 drivers able to get into the 20s for the only version of Magzar. Maxi Younger, has he even set a time? I think he has. But if we go back to the standings, I believe, the lap times even. I mean, Maxi Younger, 1 minute 19.6 is his best. So all the drivers going to be holding back on true pace. Obviously, his sandbags are fully clamped down onto the cars. As Nick tries to just get a few more tenths practice. So the app's up and running, is it? Good to know. Yeah, I think some things you'll miss out on, but we'll have more information than can shake a stick at. You didn't answer my question before. Yeah. Yeah. Does Alex the money leaves the pits first? Like how everyone was sticking to the inside of the pit line. Someone cuts the corner. Warming up the tyres for what's about to come. As I switch over to qualifying now on the stream, I remember. Here we go, guys. 2 viewers. Ooh, here we go. So, Monza is fastest track on the calendar. You tend to see a lot of the guys go for as much drag as possible. Fine balance between trying to handle the corners and getting that straight line speed. Alex de Money starts the first official flying lap of 2018 at Monza. Here we go. DRS closed. Big lock up into the first corner. Down to 70 km/h. Turns out we've got 21 cars here tonight racing. The surprise visit from Prozac. This is a season best for the Trout League in the hybrid series. I'm quite happy. Down to 5th for the final corner. Alex de Money finishes the first lap. Who's that behind him getting slipstream? Pulling over. Alex Money got another lap in him as he does a big lock up, and I think that's him done there. Magzire though in the 120s. Wonder if that slipstream right at the end assisted him. As everyone, as you can see, has put 1 lap of fuel in. And everyone peels out the pits once more. Start that one and only flying lap by the looks of things. As everyone comes across the line to complete the first flying laps. Magzire though 120.5. Max Younger also in the 120s. Tornado Alex Demoney though, 122. Didn't look like a bad lap, but that lockup at the start probably cost him something. His teammate DJB in the Octane, 122 as well. Pretty close from both teammates. I like to see that. A slightly biased opinion because obviously I'm the team owner. Octane doesn't have a new livery, no. We don't need a new livery, man. We got the sponsors we need, we got the money. As we run on board with Magzire. Nice Halo cam. We all love a Halo. So current track record at the moment is a 1:18.7. Will we be seeing this tonight? I don't know. People will be obviously trying to start on the correct tire, so that would have been set on a Hypersoft. What tires people currently running at the moment? Quizno, can you tell me? Oh, well, can you tell me anyway? Can you jump back out the way to see? Speaking of notes, I think it might be worthwhile mentioning that both Piggy and Wolf accumulated 5 penalty points in the last race, and will be starting from the pit lane. They won't be taking part in qualifying, so yeah, they will both be starting from the start of the pit lane. Yeah, nice, interesting battle. As Ermis Riss does a 1:19.8 crossing the line. Magzire only able to get a 1:20 flat. God damn it. It's one lap business. Only Vision going as much, trying to gain as much time into that corner by extending as usual. So I like to see drivers pushing the car to the very limits of the track. And you can tell the difference between drivers. Only Vision unable to get into the 1:19, so it's Ermis Riss who will be leading at the moment with just over 5 minutes to go in qualifying now. And we are running on board with Ermis Riss now, who's just embarking on his flying lap. Braking at 80 meters into the right and left corners of the chicane. Straight up to 8th gear. 225 kilometers. Braking around about the 70 meters. Nicely clipping both apexes. Will he be getting any dirty air from the car ahead? That is the question. As the Octane pulls off to the side. in a very gentlemanly manner. I like to say I teach these boys well. I'm just getting a bit of oversteer there, catch it nicely. He's coming up to 5/10 up on his best lap. Can he keep it together in the final corner? He opens up. 321 kilometers an hour. 119.3. Beautiful stuff. As Mr. Stein also manages to get into the 119s with 3 minutes of qualifying left. Has anyone got an answer to this? Maxi Younger, who thought his championship battle was safe, could now be decided by other people joining the league at a later part. The big audience and the step up and the stream. I'm nervous, man. What's up, man? What's up? There's what? Oh, Jesus Christ. That's not good. There's no sound whatsoever in the... Oh God. Why is that? It's working. It wasn't muted. Yeah. I assume so. Possibly. Let's have a look now. Shit. I mean, I should have the... Oh man, it's a shame if you've not been able to hear your beautiful voice all night. And I've just had this one-sided conversation. I get this feeling that that's the case. As Christ. Not what I want to be dealing with. Yeah. I've just restarted the stream. Christ. Yeah. Give me a second. I want to just continue the stream because we're literally just finishing qualifying. So yeah, qualifying. Hopefully you guys can hear me, but I doubt it. I'm sorry. So yeah, looks like Mr. Reese gonna take pole tonight with the 119.1. As Nitrax is one of the last ones to finish his flying lap. So as Nitrax is up on his current lap, we'll stick with him. In the meantime, I'm gonna try and sort out my microphone and audio stream. Yeah, it's picking up everything. It's you know, as if it is working, but when only picking up my voice. God damn it. Maybe if I down mix it to mono, it won't make any difference. God damn it. There's always something fucking wrong with this. Yeah, you don't click drive. Get running. And they both should be. Check the stream now. See if anything's happened. Is that it? Yeah. Yeah. I've set them both to 1 now. I did that, and that did nothing either. I reckon I need to actually restart the program. Let's try this. Right. Hopefully the sound. I don't think there is, but
I hear game sound.
Really?
Yeah. What you
The sound. I don't think there is, but.
And I hear myself on stream.
Really? Wait. Okay. I think it might have just needed restarting. Honestly. For some reason.
Live TV, folks.
This is how it goes. So here we go. Back to the stream. I apologise for the Mickey Mouse hour that we just had. Max Younger in 3rd place. Can he get Mr. Stein? I need to actually show his full name so I can fucking read it.
Max Stein is his full name.
Max Stein.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it and choose like have the names displayed in different ways, and it just comes up as M Stein for me. Yeah, Max Stein and Younger, close battle at the moment for 2nd position. However, this is
Maxi's last lap was 1:22.19, and Stein's last lap was 1:22.79.
Good to know.
So Maxi's up on the pace.
Magzai overtakes Only Vision, but as I was about to say, this is just giving Ermis a decent head start at the rest of the race, to be honest. They battle for 2nd. You can just see them in the distance. So, I mean, this is implying that the stream can now hear you, but I feel like I need to introduce you again, Quizno, and speaking to myself. So, hey Quizno.
Good evening, Kilgore. Thank you for having me.
It's always a pleasure.
Once again.
I mean, we've got a long night ahead of us. Next hour will basically say what direction the championship's going to go.
We have an illegal DRS use by Prozac in Zone 1.
Oh, good to know. Things happen though. Sometimes.
Some traffic on the chicane. As Maxi drives by, who was that?
Oh! Bit of contact there between Magzai and Only Vision.
I believe it was Prozac who was slow in the chicane, but it was fairly clean.
Looks like Carlos has called it a day. He's been in the pits now for long enough. Must have had a bit of an incident. Hermes Riss, nearly 4 seconds ahead of the car behind in 2nd place. Max and Younger still at it. That's all I can say. As we run with Tornado, you can see Alex Demeni and Data up ahead. Is it? No, I don't think it is actually. Let me have a look at the track map. There's Data, yeah. Alex Demeni.
Prozac hit the pits and he's gone.
The big lockup from Data. He misses both apexes of the and rolls over turn 2. Stays ahead of Tornado time being, but obviously lost a lot of momentum coming to the next corner. The Tornado's gained. Be a matter of when now. Great exit.
Data lost a lot of speed there.
Yeah, great exit from Tornado as well. Data wants more from that. Putting up a bit of a fight here. Move on with Max Stein, who looks to have had a bit of an issue there. Division's now up to 3rd place.
Tornado's last lap was 2 seconds faster than Data. So that fight's over.
As we roll now with Magzire right on the gearbox of Division. Max Younger isn't really that far ahead, though the gaps are extending. Max will be trying to get his head down now. He's got clear air ahead of him. No one to really ruin his race.
We have a nice battle for 3rd here. Magzire comes up on only vision, going for the pass on the outside, down the pit straight. He makes it clean. But can he hold it to the chicane? Incredible.
Nice maneuver. But it is teammate ahead, Nitrox, probably now being blue flagged. How long will it take for him to move over? Long enough. Do you reckon that helped him though? Do you reckon that helped his teammate?
He seemed to get out of the way pretty quickly. He wasn't going to mess around.
I'm not trying to imply anything. I mean, if in that situation, you're naturally going to move out of the way, but if you can do anything to help your teammate at the same time without causing too much of an issue, like forcing them to go around the outside or something like that. I think it's allowed. A bit of a, just putting an elbow out.
The league director here. Any vision on Magzire's gearbox.
Yeah, man, that was close. Someone missed the chicane. Data overtaking Syntax though. On the
Tornado
straight.
heads into the pits on lap 10.
We'll switch up all over the place here. Wolf's been demoted to 10th place. Max Stein though, down into 11th. Run back with
Only Vision. With DRS open.
Oh god. Oh, maneuver.
Wheel to wheel.
Oh god. Forcing him wide, but can he keep it together?
He can't hold it. It's too late. Oh, they're so close. I can't believe this.
Oh, fuck. Stupid.
Somebody's gonna have to back off as they come up into the chicane. Magzair gives it up to Only Vision. These guys are getting real close. I fear that the steward panel is going to be very busy this coming week.
These guys are trained professionals. They know what they're doing. They know how close they can get to one another. Only Vision is actually up on his lap.
Well, Magzair decided to back off to the chicane, but he didn't have to. He could have decided to go straight through. And if there was an incident, there was an incident.
I mean, it is just a test of wit, really.
Right, but when you have two winners going for P3,
Max Younger
they're
into
fighting
first
for
place
a podium
at the moment. By the way, what tires is Maxi on? What tires?
My app's glitching out here.
No, come on, man. You need to tell me this. I haven't been able to paint a picture for the viewers.
The app doesn't work. It doesn't have the color coding.
What, it doesn't even say anything?
In P-Tracker, there's usually an icon of a specific tire color. Like Only Vision is on.
Brilliant move from Magzair from so far away.
For example, Only Vision's on soft.
Well, apparently Maxi is on the Hypersoft at the moment.
Only Vision passing Magzair again.
It is going to be back and forth from these guys, but this is only helping Maxi Younger in the long run. Can Maxi get the overcut done? That's the question.
Magzair goes for the pit.
No, it's up to Only Vision to get as many nice laps possible in.
Magzair goes for the softs.
Only Vision on the softs at the moment. He'll be going for the longest stint. Syntax in the thick of it at the moment. And what tyre did you say Hermes was on? Did you say he was on anything?
Soft.
Soft, okay. There's Hypersoft soft, was it? Was that the third strategy?
Only vision staying out.
Okay, so Irma started on the ultra soft and going to the soft. As he just sets the fastest lap of 121.5. So who's got the current fastest sectors? Can you tell me that? Syntax pulls into the pits. Syntax makes it out of the pits before Data, who has to cut the corner. The second time he's done that tonight, I believe. He's on a fast one at the moment. Hopes of getting past DJB.
Only vision staying out for another lap.
Only Vision will be pushing those tyres until the latter stint to the race. As we roll with Piggy at the moment, Alex Domini makes a move on Irma's wrist. Back and forth by the looks of things. We go along the pit straight, I believe. No. Bad. Okay. Irma's wrist goes deep though, gives a position back to Alex Domini.
Piggy with DRS open, overtaking DJB, going into the chicane.
So only division in first now. It's Alex Domini's turn to get the move done. I honestly could not tell you who's going to win tonight. You've got 4, 5 different contenders for the... I don't even know, it's 6, 7. It could go any way.
It's all strategy tonight.
It is. Going to be whoever can get the tyres lasting the longest. But it seems like the soft is going to be a preferred tyre with a lot of the drivers. It will be a one-stop, but... who can get the most out of the tyre at the right time. Irma's wrist is beginning to build a gap from Domini. Roll with Nick, who's bunched up at the moment. We've got 2 DNFs so far tonight, Prozac and Karlisk.
Alex decides to go for the super softs. Coming out now.
Gets close between Max Stein and Magzire. The money comes out in 6th place. He's got a nice gap ahead of him now. There's clean air. Only Vision still getting time out of these tyres as the fuel goes down. It shows how long you can go on these softs. Kind of get a second life. This Tornado makes a move on DJB. Coming out of the chicane, both cars close. Uptown boys will be needing to score as many points as possible this weekend. Okay, taking it slow through that corner. Gaps beginning to form now. People finding their race groove. As DJB pits in 8th position. DJB finds himself in 14th place. He stay ahead of the car. This is night tracks. Just for now. Hermes will now be on the tail of Only Vision within a couple of laps' time. When are we going to be seeing a pit stop from Only Vision? That is the question. Do you see any data regarding tyre performance, Quizno?
Not on this app.
It's a shame.
You can see lap times and pace. But looking at this track map now, everyone's spread out pretty far.
Yeah, you're right there.
Plenty of gaps in this race.
As Hermes breaks his record again. Now in the 120.6.
We do have a battle for 16th place for him now.
Felipe, baby, stay cool.
Oh, I've got a new follower. It's exciting stuff, man. I heard my first ever little jingle. Got a notification for that. Thank you very much, Ruffin. But yeah, Max Stein will hope to make a move by the end of this lap. 5/10 behind Magzire. Been very back and forth between these two guys. Only Vision will be hoping to pit soon. He's only got 7 laps to do it. Max Stein currently 1/10 up on his best. Not enough this lap, maybe. Magzire just managed to stay ahead.
Battle for 10th happening now.
Deep break in there for Max Stein, trying to get as close as possible. Max Stein just needs to stay within 1 second to get that DRS. Max Stein, who's 5/10 up on his best lap. Brilliant sector right there.
Only Vision stays out for another lap.
What is his master plan? I think he's...
No stops.
Yeah, he's past the point of no return now, isn't he? Hoping...
He has to stop, though. Come on.
Hoping maybe a bit more of a gap would form there. Max Stein, he wants 4th, man. He's gonna get it by the end of the night. That's what he's thinking right now. You can smell the fuel coming off the gearbox. I know that's not where it comes from, but close. Fuel's dripping all over the place, man. Nick makes a move on Tornado. You watch these battles forming and other things are happening all over the place. It's hard to follow the story of the race. Switch to progress to see. Nick has made 7 positions tonight. Rositis as well, 5 positions. He'll be happy with that if he can keep this up. There's Only Vision pits. Only Vision pitted.
It's coming out now. Drops down to P3. Are we back to grid order now?
Back to grid order.
At least for the podium. Who was on pole this race?
Yeah, Ermus, yeah. He's got 1st position back.
As he comes up on some traffic now.
Yeah.
A lot of traffic, actually.
Have to weave his way through this. Goes around the outside. Data pulls into the pits. You're right there, he's coming across quite a lot of traffic here.
Big lockup on Max going for the chicane. But I don't think Max Stein gained much from it.
Ooh! Someone goes wide there. Hopefully it didn't hold up Hermes too much. I give him a bit of a spook. The only vision is 7 seconds behind Maxi Younger now. Has he left it too late to get the job done? Is the question. He'll be on the fresher tyres, most likely the Ultras.
Big battle forming for 4th place. They're going to come up into the DRS zones too.
Only the one DRS zone place, isn't there? On this track.
Yeah, they're coming up on that, right?
Yeah. Only Vision setting the fastest lap of the session so far. A 1:20.3.
Max Stein DRS open down the pit straight. I can't catch up, it doesn't give him much from it.
Bit of a
Big lockup by Magzire again, yeah.
Change your voice a bit. Yeah, it's been a close battle, but Magzire's just keeping his car ahead at the time being. Don't another 4 laps to go though.
Fox battling Data for 15.
Wolf Pits. Goes deep. I wasn't able to get on the throttle as fast.
Colton Fox is going to try and make a pass on the pit straight. Oh, big move, big move. Colton Fox passing Data on the chicane.
Oh,
they make contact.
No.
They make contact. Colton Fox is off the track, spins around, and he's on his way again. Data gets away clean. Who else was going through there at the time?
I didn't see. I only caught the end of it after you mentioned the good move, but well, you're wrong. Shame it turned out like that. Max Stein now just over a second. Only Vision 5 seconds for Maxi Younger. 3 more laps.
I believe it was Alex DeMoney that was going through the chicane when the incident happened. He's lucky he got away unscathed.
I mean, big gap there between 5th and 6th. Pretty, well, fairly close between the first 5 cars.
It's an absolute shame because that was a great move by Colton Fox.
Yeah, maybe a bit too desperate.
It was a brave move.
Max Stein, who doesn't look like he'll be getting this move done tonight. Have to wait until the next race.
We have Piggy fighting for P10 now. Keeps the speed. Ooh, he's got him. Easy.
DRS is too good. Yeah, Piggy getting the move done nice and successfully.
Very clean too.
I appreciate that. Doesn't look like we'll be having this championship battle here tonight. Maxi Younger extends his lead further by a few points. But
He said DRS is too good, but it wasn't good enough for Max Stein if he still can't pass Magzire down that pit straight.
well, if Magzire is clever, and I'm sure he is, he'll be using his ERS at the crucial points to try and fend off. But you have to hand it to Hermes. You know, registered within the last hour. I think he had 40 minutes before the race, and goes up and takes it.
He had a good strategy too.
But like it paid out for him. You remind me what the strategy was?
No. I was too busy worrying about Only Vision, wondering when he's gonna pit.
I think it was ultra soft to soft.
Ooh, Max Stein on the gearbox and Magzire for the chicane, but they're spreading out again. Want to see how this fourth place battle turns out as we're on the final lap now.
I mean, if you ask me, I think it's decided, but stick with it.
Nothing is over.
Yeah, you're right there.
You're wrong. There are 2 DRS zones. And Max Stein is gaining on Magzire through that DRS zone right
here
now.
We go.
Goes for a move, but Magzire blocks him. He tried taking him on the inside. I think it's over now. He lost too much speed there.
As Hermes crosses the finishing line and finishes first.
That was a bit of a big block too. He just like swerved in at him, made him back off.
I think he had to do it. But yeah, it'll be Hermes taking his maiden win at his maiden race, and has that opened the championship up
Some good battles today.
for another contender. That's our 3rd winner of this season. Maxi,
I think Only Vision could have taken it if he had a slightly different strategy.
maybe.
If he went in a lap or 2 earlier, it would have been good.
Yeah, I think ultra soft was the key strategy. I think Only Vision just kept those softs going a bit too long. But you know, it shows that the tire can go a long way, but faster tires were just strong today. Oh well, it was a fun race. It was a shame I couldn't get the stream running smoothly at the start. Very confusing for people who are trying to follow this league, or they'll see a lot of videos and probably won't take much of an interest in this race. do apologise. Those who did stick with the stream, I appreciate it. You know, you guys are what give us the will to keep doing this. So yeah. But it was a good result nonetheless for everyone. It was an interesting one. We didn't expect it to be just straightforward. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's go to the lap times, eh? And that's not what I wanted to see. I play with this. How do I play with this? Have a look at the actual finishing positions though. So we had Ermus Riss first place as a reserve this week. Hopefully we get to see him in a team up with the other driver, maybe even form his own team, who knows. Maximilian representing Maxi Younger's own team, Younger GP. In second place, he'll be happy with that nonetheless, as long as he gets to stay ahead of his championship rival, who was only Vision, who finished in third this time, representing F0. And then we've got Magzire, who I mean, I don't know what it was what stopped him from, you know, battling the likes of Vision and Max Younger. Maybe he was just being held back by other drivers. I mean, there was a lot of battling going on from him, so give him that. Hopefully see him battling up front next race. Max Stein, Jamie can get that move done today.
He almost had him.
He almost had him. You know, it was a great battle nonetheless. Alex the Money.
They did go back and forth a few times.
They did. Yeah, Alex the Money in sixth for Octan. Wasn't on the pace today, unfortunately. Yeah, he looked sort of strong in qualifying. But yeah, you know, maybe it was Octan today. Nick, represent NGP in seventh. He'll be happy with that result. He's not been around too much, so you know, I say that he's been around like 3-4 races out of 7, so he's been around. Who am I mixing him up with? My bad. Sorry, Nick. Yeah, maybe 7th. He's not going to be too happy. A good result nonetheless. Tornado in 8th. Syntax in 9th. Staying ahead of his teammate Piggy. Both Porsches managing to score points. 3 in total.
Consistent finish.
Yeah, you know, that's what matters, I guess. Yeah, that finishing the points, finishing positions.
Also, Piggy with a great move in the final few laps of the race.
Yep. In that final position. Agnes in 11th. DJB in 12th. Night Tracks in 13th. Data in 14th.
Data having a bit of an incident with, who was it, Colton Fox on that chicane.
Yep.
Last few laps.
I mean, Data was having issues with that corner himself, but Colton Fox that time, that fortunately scuffed it up a little. Yeah, Sipalix in 15th, Colton Fox in 16th. Wolf in 17th, he won't be happy with that result, I know. Prozac in 18th. Well, I say 18th, DNF'd.
Retired pretty early into the race.
Yeah, same with Carlos. We didn't get to see by, unfortunately.
Well, I'm seeing here, M. Wolf only has 26 laps. Did he finish or did he DNF?
Question. No idea. Oh yeah, he might have finished early. Alex Cochran was registered.
He didn't make it to the grid.
Same with Jelly Llamas. We'll have a look into that over dish at a penalty point for no show. That's how it is. But yeah, good race nonetheless. Fun. Anything you want to add to this?
I'm here for a post-race interview.
Oh wow.
Oh, and we have Piggy here for a post-race interview.
Oh mate. So
P10 point score.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was crazy. I started from the back with Wolf and got it up to 10th.
Yeah. So where did you qualify? Sorry. Let's have a look.
I started from the pits.
Oh yeah, of course you had the qualifying ban with Wolf.
Good race. Good race. Starting from the pits, scoring points. Very good.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. You know, you gotta be happy with that. Right behind your teammate.
Yeah, it was a few too many seconds behind Syntax to get close to him at the end, but I got who was it? I think it was Agnes right at the end to get that point.
That was a good clean move.
It was. We did like that.
What
the move
the
you
sketchy
made?
part of the race was we went 3 wide into T1. Me, Colton, and Wolf. And I was on the outside. My tire touched the grass and I lost it. We all went spinning. But it was like fair. I guess the way we all got out of it, I was last. I think Wolf was up front and then was Colton.
There's always the incident reports of fault.
Finally,
yeah,
I finished.
That again. There was like not much room.
Finally, I finished ahead of the Porsche boys.
Oh, we're also joined by Alex DeMoney for a post-race interview.
Oh, there we go.
Great. Hello.
Octane.
Thank you, Piggy. But
Glad to be here.
yeah, Octane boy, Alex DeMoney. What were your thoughts on the race?
I'm happy with my result. I knew I wasn't going to be as fast as the fastest ones on the track this weekend, but I still managed to qualify 7th and ended up 6th in the race.
Yeah, man.
And happy to score some points for the team.
Yeah, definitely. That's what matters at the end of the day. Do what we gotta do to show those Porsche boys who's boss around here.
Hey man, we both picked DJB though, so.
Hey man,
not all smiles for Octane.
Sometimes it doesn't always work out. I know DJB will bounce back though.
What happened to him?
I'm not too sure, unfortunately, but did make a few.
He might have had damage. He was going a little bit slow when I overtook him.
I did
but they could have
notice
just
that.
been tires.
I did notice that.
Yeah, I had damage since turn 1, so I had to fight the car all the way through the race because somebody like clipped my front wing. But I didn't want to fix it because it wasn't too bad, but I had to fight the car. It was very tiring.
Syntax. Sorry to cut across, but it's upset. Joined the league tonight and stolen points.
Yeah, I mean, who was what's his name? Who was Irma scoring for?
He's a reserve.
So just nobody, just himself.
Himself at the moment.
You have to get
I mean,
you know, it might be a quick trip to the driver market. Soak up that talent.
It's gonna be a hot contract.
Rumored he'll be signing for Ruffler GP.
Who invited this guy? I think it's getting a bit overcrowded in here. But yeah, so I mean it was a good race overall, wasn't it?
Can we get Colton Fox down here for a post-race interview?
Colton Fox, you want words?
I want to hear about that. I want to hear about that incident.
True. Getting heated, man. I mean, didn't expect the stream to go on for this long. As I say this, let's head to the standings. Head over there right now. You can see someone has done us the honor filling out this. Bear with me a second. Streamlabs advertised itself as being user friendly, but not doing exactly what I want at the moment.
Shoot OBS.
It is OB. Not the same. Okay, so driver standings. Here we go. Got Maxi Younger leading with 144 points at the moment. Gap of 39 points. Next driver, which is Vision, 105. Then you've got Night Tracks, 38 points. Bit of a deficit there, 106. Tornado. Oh wait, no. Previously properly. So yeah, it's Tornado in third, my bad. Deficit 103 points. 41 points overall. And Night Tracks with 38. Magzire, second race attendance now. There's 30 points in total. A nice little battle going on there. Syntax tipping his teammate this weekend. 29 points overall. And it's the Wolf who hooks in between Piggy. Right. Both with 28 points, and Nick as well. Alex the Money, his 6th place position, puts him at 20 points in 10th. Yeah. So on and so forth. I mean, we've got a nice little battle forming in the midfield.
What the heck? I just sent a picture of our Porsche livery to Hermes, and the Discord bots blocked it because apparently they thought it was an explicit picture. That's how good our livery is.
Yeah, dude.
Too hot for the press.
If we head over to the constructors. See. Change that. $19.20, 80, blah blah blah. Constructors, we've got Younger GP, a lead at the moment. 71 points. All.
All right, we're going to be joined with Colton Fox in a couple minutes.
Yep, F0 with 143, so only a deficit of 28 points. I think Younger GP does suffer from an attendance issue. Maxi needs to get his boys in check. You've got Porsche, 59 points, 3rd position. Then 4th place you've got Salt Import Incorporation. Leading team we've got Tornado, Scorer, doing a solid for you, me, pronoun, whatever you want to call the guy. If you ask me, so anyway.
We gotta stay unbiased with our commentary now.
Then we've got, I believe NGP is 4th. Yeah, NGP with 41 points. Good result from Nick there. Any news on Colton Fox?
Oh, we are joined now by Colton Fox.
Hey there.
Going on, boys?
So tell me about the end of your race. In those last couple laps, you had a very brave move on Data. You overtook him right before the chicane, but it was a little late. Tell me what happened.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of in that position from the start of the race because there was a little collision in turn one that was started quite a few cars ahead of me, and there was a big sandwich and just couldn't avoid it and had a lot of damage and ruined that part of my race. But then towards this part at the end, I was really starting to get some pace. I was getting down to consistent 122s in the lap times, and this move here, I was sizing them up for a couple laps, and I just started getting closer and closer. Got to within two tenths of him in the DRS zone. I mean, I was going about 365 kilometers an hour and just braked maybe 5-10 meters too late. Went a little deep, and then it looks like he just came in from the back a little hot and just couldn't. Either he couldn't avoid or he just didn't, or I don't know, but.
Now, he got away clean. You got spun around on the chicane and lost quite a lot of time.
Yeah, and actually the worst thing there wasn't the time that I lost from the spin. It was the time that I lost from the diffuser damage. I had, I believe on the damage indicator, it was either bright orange or almost red, where I had basically no rear stability, and I was really having to use the diff to keep the car stable.
And you were under blue flag for Alex, right?
Yes,
was he ahead of you?
No, I think Alex was still behind me at this point, but or no, I think he might have been ahead of me, but even still, when Alex was behind me for a while there, I don't think he got within 4 seconds of me, and then something happened that he got around.
Luckily, he made it out of that incident unscathed. Otherwise, we'd have a very busy steward panel this week.
Oh, well, I'm sure it's going to be busy from the turn one incidents.
God, I don't know. Saw them. Yeah, thank you, Colton.
Yep, thank you, boys.
Thank you, everyone.
Good race.
Yeah, it was a good race. Thank you, everyone, for helping out. Appreciated. I think time to call it a day. We will be back tomorrow night, though, with the second series, where we race the F3 at Road America. He is going to be there. Nobody. Okay, just me. All right.
I'm gonna
cool.
miss it.
Yeah, it's a shame you can't be there. Oh, you'd have shown everyone up. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.